So I hope for your guys' sakes you've not been watching Raw the past couple of weeks and you've not seen the Becky Lynch v AJ Lee promos. The past couple of weeks they've been awful. Really, just really, really bad. And so bad to a point where you think these people have never even been on TV before. The sort of promos they're cutting, so bad. No presence on the mic, talking over their words, no awful delivery. And these are veterans of the business. I know AJ Lee's not been wrestling for a while, but there's no reason why your promos should get worse, right? Like CM Punk didn't come back and have worse promos, really. I can understand the in-ring work being bad because they're women, whatever, and Becky Lynch is what it is, and AJ Lee's of course not wrestled in a while, but there's no excuse for the promos to be this bad. Especially Becky Lynch, who she has been active. Her promos should be on point, and they're not. They're just so bad. What is going on? Like, I'm watching this, my head is in my hands, bro. They're all women on this roster that are looking up to these two. And they're like, damn, this is the level. And this is the level. Because you can't say it's not the level. These are two guys, these are two of the biggest women names on the roster. Getting a prominent position on Raw. They're going to have a prominent position on WrestleMania if that match gets confirmed. It may have already been confirmed, I don't know. I'm not looking out for the WrestleMania card because, the building general for this entire Mania has been awful. But, the last promo from AJ, swing, Becky, swing. Bro, what are you doing, bro? You ain't tough guys. You ain't fighters. You're two Johns that throw fake punches at each other and pretend to fight. And it looks awful. They don't put on good matches. They're not interesting characters. And I saw on X, there's a tweet on X that said, there's a reason why Vince only gave these chicks 5 minutes on the show. Because why would you treat them with respect? Like, they're not of the level they deserve respect. They're not bad. AJ's pretty bad, but her promos, the problem is, right, AJ's bad, but now she's opening her mouth. That's the problem, right? And I say it to Punk's face, fuck it. I mean, he's not going to beef me, but I'm talking about his wife, I'm talking about his John, whatever, bro. She looks bad, but the second she opens her mouth, the problems start. Becky was never bad. Even when Becky was younger and she had a bit of meat on her bones, she wasn't bad. She was just some weird Irish ginger John, bro. Now she's just some weird older Irish ginger John, bro. She's just skinnier, got less meat on her bone, just looks like a crack fiend, bro. And AJ looks like a ripped crack fiend. Because she's aged. Don't go to see. She's still bad. She would hold it, but she's aged. Get the young meat in there. Get Shawn Michaels. Get NXT's women's division in there. Because, yeah, the promos are bad, but at least there's eye candy there. At least there's some in-ring athleticism that these two could do. That, some of the younger chicks could do. Get Sol Ruka in there, in the Vans, bro. Bad as hell. She's not that thick, but, she would still be way better than them two. You put a bit of meat on her bone, hello. Now we're cooking, bro. But Becky Lynch v AJ is probably one of the worst feuds and the worst promos that I've seen in a very long time. And I've seen some bad promos. Some really bad promos. But this is really bad. Delivery's awful. No aura. No threat. No believability. Just two weird bitches talking at one at each other, back and forth. I really can't say much else other than that. It was like when Natasha had Maxine Dupree in the sharpshooter, and then AJ comes running out. Bro, what are you going to do? This Jones comes running out like she's Stone Cold, like she's coming in to save the day. You just had a segment involving 3 bitches nobody gives a fuck about. No one cares about Natalia. No one cares about Maxine Dupree. And now AJ, the immediate nostalgia's worn off, the same way it did with CM Punk. It's cool, it's interesting for the first couple weeks, and then we're like, okay, what have you got, kid? Can you actually deliver a promo? Can you actually deliver good matches? The answer is no. So now we don't care about you. Just like the rest of the division that we don't care about because, again, they can't deliver good matches, can't deliver good promos, and don't have good character work. Right? But yeah. What more can I really say about this? It's awful. It's really bad. But let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Like I said, I hope for your sake you've not watched this. But if you have, let me know in the comments below. Another episode of the Seth Solo Side Quest in the bag. And I'm out. Peace.